Oh
Hey.
dear.
Here at Australian Muscle, the gym, again, with the boss.
G'day.
So, as it's another Thursday, and weekly, we're going to keep doing chats about stuff that's coming up, and subs and whatnot. Anyway, today we're talking about the new stack by Gen-tec, which is... I'll take one, you take two. There we go. This stuff.
The Gen-tec Neuro stack.
No, a lot of people take supplements because they help with training. I mean, they're beneficial. And I think that's why like training is an advanced and people building muscle, because we have better science to do with supplementation and food and whatnot.
And especially pre-workouts. Now, technically this is a pre-workout, but it's a non-stim pre-workout.
Yep.
As soon as you say non-stim pre-workout, everyone goes, oh my god, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel a buzz.
No, but that's not a bad thing.
I like non-stim pre-workouts.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be implementing this, so I'll be trialing it. So we'll talk about that next week as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea of, look, stim pre-workouts. There's a time and a place for stims. But if you are a shift worker, you train late at night, they can be a problem.
You have trouble sleeping.
Exactly right.
Jitters.
So if you can switch your brain on, switch your mind on, it's going to be just as good as any other pre-workout.
Oh, yeah.
You go into the gym feeling mentally 100%, you're going to perform excellent.
Yeah.
You go in there feeling down and crap. Now sometimes a stim won't even help you with that.
No.
Whereas these can be taken at any time during the day or night. They're amino acids, so they're not going to wire you up, but they're going to clear your head, clear your mind.
I prefer training like that. You just feel better. Anyway, so there's three different ones here. So L-tyrosine.
Yes.
Why is this good?
Alright. Tyrosine crosses the neuro barrier. It aids in dopamine production, which is your feel-good amino acid. Switches you on, switches your brain on. So essentially, that's why that's in the stack.
Huh.
1 teaspoon in your stack.
Alright, well then the next one is acetyl L-carnitine. Now, I only know this as being like a fat burner.
Excellent fat burner, and why it's also another good reason to put into the stack.
Yeah.
But also, acetyl L-carnitine improves nerve conduction and velocity. So the speed at which your muscles fire. So again, that's why it's in the stack. But it's also going to help with fat burning.
Well, that's good.
That's good. So excellent product to put in.
And the last but not least is the L-glutamine. Now,
Our favourite.
Yeah, we talked about this the other week.
Exactly right. So your glutamine's in there, also because it crosses the brain barrier, fuels your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get your brain going, get your brain active. Glutamine is also really good. Say if you are a university student going to exams, do that because it switches your brain on. You could actually use the Neuro stack for those sorts of things as well.
Wow.
Not just for bodybuilders, for athletes, football players. This would be a great stack before any game, half time even.
So how much of each one do you take?
Teaspoon of each.
And about 10 minutes before?
Yeah, in 200 ml of water. Glutamine, you can even put 2 teaspoons in. Girls, you could halve that dose. Half a teaspoon of each.
Yep.
And 1 teaspoon of that. So, look, everything's relative to how big you are. If you're a 45 kilo girl, I wouldn't take a full teaspoon of tyrosine.
Yeah.
But half a teaspoon of carnitine, 1 full teaspoon of glutamine. Excellent stack for those people who are looking for the non-stim alternative, shift workers, and those who don't want the stims.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great stack for comp prep people.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Going
good.
into a comp prep.
All of these ingredients would be good to take all the way up to a show.
Right up to a show. And what happens is, if you take pre-workouts while you're dieting, you're training like an animal, you're going to fatigue your adrenals, you're going to actually inhibit fat burning. Using natural amino acids won't do that.
Is there any bans? Is any of this got banned substances in it for natural fats?
No.
So you can take this the whole way leading
All
into a show?
the way through.
Well, that's pretty good.
So definitely, if you are comp prepping now, which there is heaps of people comp prepping, I would suggest the Neuro stack over your normal stim.
It's available at all Australian muscle supplement stores?
All Australian muscle supplement stores. You can buy these separately if you want. You buy them together as a stack. They come out at $89.95, saves you about $25.
So $89.95 for the whole stack?
Whole stack.
Well, that's pretty good.
All 3 of them. And that'll last you for ages.
Well, that's pretty
Last
good.
you for ages.
See, that's what's good about going into a store and buying your supplements, preferred to going online. You actually get information about what it is that you're taking and how it's going to help you in achieve what you're trying to do. Whereas you buy it online and you've got to sift through the information yourself and figure out what's good and bad about it and if it's going to work for you. Whereas when you go into a store, you're going to get a wealth of knowledge from the person that's behind the counter that's going to help you to improve you by telling you what's going to work best for you and what you're trying to achieve.
Always support your local sub-store.
I mean, that's what you should be doing. Last but not least, there's two things left. The meet and greet with Tony Freeman. That's coming up pretty soon.
That's coming up, a couple of weeks. People have been asking me, like, do I need a ticket to get in? No, you don't. No, you don't. You can rock up on the night, but a ticket will guarantee you a seat.
So if you want
a limited amount of seats, you come into any store, the gym, you can just pick up a ticket for free. That will guarantee you a seat. Ticket holders will get a sit-down seat.
So it's either that or you have to stand.
Otherwise, you might risk having to stand for a couple of hours.
You can burn more calories standing though, so that's okay.
Yeah, if you take the Neuro stack, that'll keep you upright for those 2 hours and concentrating nicely.
Oh, that's great. Alright, now last but not least, the Max's Challenge is coming up. And it's almost about to start. The Max's Challenge and the Maxine's Challenge. Shape up one. Alright, so the registration starts on the 3rd of August. That's when you can start. You can take your before photo. And the registration closes on the 16th of August. So if you're planning on doing it, start getting everything prepared now. Your mindset, working out your plans. Because this is the best way to improve and change yourself. And you get so much guidance. It's only 12 weeks and you're going to be the best version of yourself at the end of it. You can even win prizes.
Changed my life.
Yeah. Even if you don't win, you're still going to change your life. And it's free. And you get lots of guidance with your training and your nutrition and even the mindset. So
once again, I'm one of the ambassadors, so I'll be online answering questions along with a whole heap of other people. So the support network for the Max's Challenge is the best I've seen anywhere in the world. And 24-hour free support, and it's free.
Yeah.
So definitely, especially now coming up to summer.
Yeah.
It'll be a great opportunity to get yourself into shape for summer.
You just have something that keeps you a little bit more accountable, so you don't just fall off the wagon and be like, oh, you've taken that before photo of you standing there in your underwear and holding a newspaper, and you're like, well, I want to make sure I look better in the next photo, otherwise I'm just going to look like that person that didn't do anything for 12 weeks. So yeah,
talk to us at the store. We can help you out with the Max's Challenge, and at the gym we can help you out even more with the Max's Challenge in terms of nutrition advice, training, everything.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
Alright, well that's it.
Thanks, Sam.
Till next week.
Next week. See you later, guys.
Don't be a knob. Stay humble.